Hello guys and welcome to another lovely video. In this video we are going to talk about Billy. It seems to be a meme coin and we are quickly going to jump to the website of this project, but before that let's quickly go through some basic information about the project. So this is the chart of the project, and you can say that the project has been listed on a coin on CoinGecko on 24th of June. So the project is a fairly new project, and this is the market cap, and the current market cap and fully diluted valuation are similar. It means that the circulating supply and the max supplies are almost identical. So what this means is that this is totally a community driven project, and community has now taken control of the project. So the make or break of this project is dependent on the community. So if the community is powerful, strong, trusts each other, then the project is going to succeed, and if it fails, then the project is also going to fail. So ultimately it simply means trusting each other and hold the token for a longer period of time. So now we are quickly trying to go to the Billy tokens community, and we'll try to analyze this project. So I'm pretty excited about this, and I am sure you are too. So let's quickly get started. So what shines on top needs a lot of hard work underneath it, and many cryptocurrency communities, many meme coins, many meme coin communities are doing a lot of hard work to communicate that they have a very powerful community. So when it comes to meme coins, the only thing which the meme coin community needs to do is that they have to show to the world that yes, we are a powerful community, we are here to trust each other, we are here for a pretty long period of time. When you are holding a meme coin, what you are technically doing is making a deal with other token holders. For example, if you are holding Billy coin, then you are making a deal with other Billy token holders that yes, we I'm here for a longer period of time, and I'm not just here for a upward price movement in the short term, but I'm here for a longer period of time. So if you have that belief, then only one should think about holding such tokens. And again, one important thing which I have to mention here is that nothing in this video is an investment advice. So just please do your own due diligence before holding any cryptocurrencies. So what you're going to do here is you are going to simply uh, make a deal, and that deal will be successful when everybody trusts each other. The deal is a successful deal when there is something which has a longevity behind it. So if the community uh, of Billy token holders has a long term vision for this meme coin, if they are going to hold the token for a pretty long period of time, for an extended period of time, then only there is a great amount of probability that this project is going to be able to fight with other similar meme coins. Bringing people together requires trusting people. So bringing together always works. You have to remember this reality, and uh, bringing together requires a certain amount of trust, and that's what the Billy token holders needs to do. They need to trust each other for a longer period of time. The problem is that they do not trust for a longer period of time with the most meme coins. I'm not saying the same cases with the Billy token holders, but I'm saying that most failed meme coins has only one big issue, that they do not trust each other for a longer period of time. So you will have to keep this kind of mentality if somebody is simply going to hold Billy token. The Billy token holders should understand that they will have to believe they will have to believe strongly that they are creating immense value by trusting each other and holding tokens for the each and every other token holder. If they do not have that belief that they are genuinely creating value by trusting each other and holding the token for a longer period of time, then they are not going to actually create any value for either themselves or for the other investors of the Billy token. So uh, a belief that you are creating value is a must thing to have, and that belief should inspire each other. And I truly believe that when you trust even when somebody loses money, it's possible that some token holders will sell and the price may go down, but when you try to trust other token holders, what you basically do is that you also start believing people around you. That's what happens when you start trusting other community members. So the way we do one thing is the way we do everything. So if we can start other token holders with our funds, we if we start believing that yes, they are going to hold the tokens just like I am going to hold the Billy token, then you also start trusting people around you. That's why I keep saying that the way we do one thing is the way we do everything. And again, nothing in this video is about promoting this token or anything like that. I am not sure whether this project is going to succeed or even it is going to fail. I have no idea about that, so I'm not nothing in this video is an investment advice. But the point that I'm trying to make here is that the Billy token holders, for example, there are large token holders who are holding Billy in pretty huge chunks. Then what they can do is they can inspire the smaller investors, or they can inspire the new potential Billy token holders who are probably trying to analyze Billy token by watching this video. And they can the large investors can influence them simply by converting this video into NFT and trying to bid for this video. Because when you bid for this video in NFT, I will simply, whatever the bidding price is for this video, it can be $1, it can be $10,000, it can be $50,000, it can be anything. So whatever the bid is for this video NFT, uh, the thing that happens here is that the non-token holders, the non-Billy token holders, or the smaller Billy token holders will start believing in the project. And if somebody has invested only $500 just to check out how this project works out, and even if he loses, then also it doesn't create any value for it, it doesn't harm him in a significant way. Then in that scenario also, those people will start believing that no, the community is really eyeing on the social media to grow the project. They want to generate a powerful belief between other smaller Billy token holders or the new potential investors who are thinking about investing in Billy. And when you bid for this NFT, I put that simple, whatever the bid amount is in the title of this video. And the higher the amount, the more trust they are likely to have in the Billy token. So the point that I'm trying to make here is this is not just the only way to generate trust, but the larger token holders, especially because they are investing in the huge chunks, they have a higher responsibility to generate trust in the token. So they will have to keep finding this kind of ways through which they can generate trust between different token holders and also the new potential large investors. The larger token holders will have to generate a solid sense of belief in the new potential investors who probably are going to watch this video, and at the same time the existing investors who are investing in the smaller amount because they do not trust the community properly. So the larger, it is duty of the larger investors to generate that belief, and one of the ways is definitely to bid for this video NFT. And the moment this NFT is sold, this video NFT is sold, I will put that NFT price in this title of the video. So it generates a belief in the non potential buyers of this token and the smaller investors who have already invested, but the amount is less than $1,000, although they can easily afford to invest in the bigger amount. So the larger investors will have to think about generating the belief in these people, because they are probably going to be the most important people for the success of Billy token. Every Billy token holder who is a genuine believer in this project, I'm sure that he wants to simply uh, want this coin's price to go up significantly and massively. But for that, the community needs to start building a powerful trust system between each other and show it to the world, communicate to the world. If you cannot communicate it to the world that yes, we are the community who trust each other and we are likely to hold the token for a pretty significant period of time, if you cannot do that, then your project will have a slow growth. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that the project will die. We don't know. I'm not here to promote any project, right? My videos are just the tools to generate trust, and the way to do that to generate the trust is by simply bidding for this video NFT, which I just mentioned earlier. But the point is that the stronger your trust, more likely that this project will grow, and the 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 better you communicate it with the world that yes, we are the community that trust each other, more likely that this project will grow significantly, because there will be other investors who will try to become part of this project, because every investor is simply interested in becoming part of a community who trust each other. For example, why people invest in Bitcoin, why people hold Bitcoin? Because they know that here each and every token holder trust each other. Because for example, if you are holding Bitcoin in your portfolio, then you know that in the longer term Bitcoin's price is going to keep going up, because the community is so big, so huge now. It is all over the planet. So many people are holding Bitcoin that the trust system is so huge, so vast, that it is unlikely to break now. So that's why Bitcoin is so successful. And similarly, if you can show the world that yes, we are the community who trust each other, then of course the growth is going to be quick. Otherwise, if you cannot communicate it, then you should not expect the price to go up significantly in a shorter period of time. Again, nothing in this video is an investment advice. Most token holders, especially the meme coins which fail, those token holders are focusing on the event, meaning that they want a random event where the price of that particular meme coin should go up 10,000 times or 1,000 times or 100 times or whatever they expect. uh, they want that event to happen, and once that event happens, they try to sell that meme coin. But instead, the successful communities, they focus on the process. So the process is to keep building the trust, keep improving the trust between the existing token holders, and at the same time keep adding the new token holders who can hold the token for a longer period of time, and keep improving the trust between the old token holders and the new token holders. So they focus on the process. So here also, if the community can focus on the process, then it is more likely that the coin can jump into the top 100. If the Billy token holders can think of a copy paste model, then it would be great. So what I will just explain it to you what this means. Basically, if you reach a certain trust threshold between the current Billy token holders, meaning that they have a certain trust that we are the token holders who are probably going to hold this token for a pretty long period of time. And if you have come to that consensus, then what you can do is you can communicate it to other people, and you can keep doing it forever. Basically, it becomes an automatic system. You will just have to find a way to communicate that we have reached a certain level of trust, and uh, we people are going to hold this token forever technically, and we are going to keep investing more and more whenever we find an opportunity to buy the token. So if there is a certain level of trust threshold which has been crossed by the community, then the token holders, the Billy token holders, can simply uh, communicate that trust with other potential investors. For example, I am making this video, so once the community tries to bid for this video and converts this video in an NFT, and then let's assume that community bids for $1,000 for this video NFT. Then in that scenario, once I upload this video and put the $1,000 bid for this video NFT here on my title of this video, then it is going to be forever. So whenever somebody tries to search about the Billy token on YouTube, and he wants to have as much as information possible about this project, then uh, he's going to watch this video and he's going to find out that the whenever this video was created by a random creator, the community did support this project. Community did took time to search what is going on social media about this project, and they did go for the bid to support this kind of content which I'm trying to create. So this automatically becomes an automated process, so this is going to be forever. So similarly, if there is a certain level of trust threshold between the existing Billy token holders, if you cross that threshold, then you can simply copy paste it. It means that threshold is probably going to be there forever, and you can keep marketing that trust with other potential investors. And if you go below that trust threshold, then it is going to be very hard to market this project. And in that scenario, the only problem is that the project may fail because the other communities are going to have a certain level of trust threshold, uh, and because of that they might succeed, because ultimately the Billy token holders are going to fight against other communities. Many large investors think like consumers, meaning that they want to consume the profit and leave the project. But you have to think about from the producer side. So when you produce something, you create value and you do it for a longer period of time. So when if even if when you want to become a successful entrepreneur in your life, you'll have to not think about different clothes brands and gadgets and all that stuff. Rather than that, you should be thinking about uh, how to see the business side of it. For example, why a certain brand is selling the shoes for $1,000, how can they do that? You have to see from the producer side rather than the consumer side. So similarly here also, you have to the large investors of Billy token holders should stop thinking about the profits. Rather than that, they should think about how they can generate the value. How can they become the producer? How can they create value? That's what they should be thinking about. The token holders will have to be committed about the growth of Billy token. They cannot just uh, be interested, meaning that they will have to be committed about commuting the community's trust. If they cannot commit the community's trust which they probably have right now with the other non-token holders, then the project may not succeed as the community's wish is to. If the community is simply just interested in, yeah, we will try to generate a belief about this project gradually and all this stuff. If the current token holders are thinking in that direction, then project will have a slower growth. But if the token holders are committed to show their strength, for example, they can show their strength by simply bidding for this video NFT to other viewers of this video who are probably not going to be the uh, investor of this project, then it is a kind of commitment. So this is not the only way to show your commitment, but you'll have to show your commitment even in other ways to promote your Billy token. Because in the end, what the non-investors or the non-token holders are going to see is community strength, community's power towards other cryptocurrency investors. The current Billy token holders will have to understand the need of other cryptocurrency investors. What is the need? Most cryptocurrency projects fail to understand the need of other cryptocurrency investors, and that's the reason why those meme coins or the other kind of cryptocurrency projects driven by the community fail, because uh, they are underestimating the need. And if you think logically, and if you put your shoes sorry if you put yourself in their shoes, then what you'll realize is that the other cryptocurrency investors who are not holding Billy tokens right now. They want only one and simple thing. They want a strong and a powerful community. That's what they are looking for. They only want existing community members of Billy tokens to trust each other and hold the token for a longer period of time. If they will see that, they are automatically going to become part of this project. So that's also one of the reasons why I'm saying to bid for this video NFT, so that the non-investors who are probably going to watch this video, they are going to believe in the community. They are going to see that the existing Billy token holders have found this video on the internet, and they have done the bidding for this video. So they are an active community. They trust each other. They are here to support the content creators like me. That's what the non-investors are going to think. Building trust between existing community members and improving trust is a day-to-day thing. It's the small actions that create large results. So keep that in mind as well. And of course, as I keep saying, that one of the best ways to generate the trust between the smaller investors of this coin is simply by bidding for this video NFT. And if that is done properly, then the existing token holders will also have a solid faith in the large token holders, because those large token holders are trying to support this kind of content, and that creates a positive mindset in the eyes of smaller investors. And those smaller investors gradually are going to start believing in this project, and they are probably gradually going to become large investors, of course, if they have the funds or if they can afford to. Most cryptocurrency projects generally fail because they never understand, I mean, their community never understands that what other investors are looking for is that uh, the trust between the existing community members. But existing community members look outside. Instead, they should be looking inside, because that's where the real growth of the project comes from. And the problem is that existing community members try to shield the project, but instead they should think about how they can show the world that we are the community members who trust each other. We are going to be here for a longer period of time. They should be thinking about how they can communicate them, because that is what solves the problem. That is the ultimate problem which the non-token holders, non-billy token holders are looking forward to. They want to understand how much the existing community members trust each other, how much they are committed towards each other, how much they are committed towards the projects that the billy token. Uh, that's what they are trying to understand. And the more you can communicate your the faith which you have between each other, more likely that the new you are solving the real problem, which is that the uh, larger investors who are not holding the billy token are looking forward to. So you'll have to keep this in mind. If the Billy token holders simply can't find new investors who are willing to invest in this token, then the price is gradually gonna fall badly. So you'll have to understand that finding new investors who are willing to invest big chunks, they are looking only for one thing, which is a powerful, strong community that is committed towards the project. The existing Billy tokens will also have to find a way to reach the potential buyers, because if you try to promote this project to other non-investors, or you can say other non-cryptocurrency investors who are not interested even in holding cryptocurrencies, if you market towards them, then the project is not going to find the right investors. Instead, what the community can do is simply promote this kind of content, because the right cryptocurrency investors who are probably interested in investing in strong meme coins, they are probably going to find this video sooner or later. And that's the reason why the higher the bid of this content, higher the bid for this video NFT, more likely that sooner or later this video is going to be found by them. This video is going to be searched by them and watched by them till the end, whenever the right investors tries to search about a good meme coin on the internet or on the YouTube. The world and the humanity grows uh, because of the problem solvers. So if you can solve the problem of non billy token holders or people who are not holding billy tokens, then only this project is going to grow. And one of the ways is by simply generating a strong belief in the non billy token holders. That's how you can solve that problem of faith, or you can solve the problem of not believing the community. And you can simply bid for this NFT and show the strength that yes, we are a community who is interested in simply supporting a quality content related to the Billy token, and we will find them wherever it is on the internet, and we are going to promote that kind of content. That's how you can simply generate a strong belief in the non Billy token holders or non-Billy community members who are still part of different cryptocurrency projects. And you can simply bid for this NFT. You can join my Telegram community to communicate with me about your bidding. I generally believe that the real responsibility uh, of the success, like Billy, like meme coins, like Billy tokens, will be dependent on the large token holders. Meaning that if someone is holding more than $10,000 worth of Billy token, then it is going to be dependent on people who hold more than $10,000 worth of Billy token, because only those people can promote this kind of content. And when you promote this kind of content, you simply generate a belief in non Billy token holders and the smaller investors of the Billy token holders, that yes, this project is massively backed up by large investors. And that's how you create the upward cycle. The best way to promote a meme coin is by attracting the large investors, meaning people who can invest in the chunk. And those large investors are probably going to watch this video by searching about the Billy token on YouTube, and they are going to sooner or later find out whether this content was supported by the large investors of existing Billy token holders or not. If that doesn't happen, then in because honestly speaking, it's very difficult to uh, make the price jump by attracting thousands and thousands of small investors. It is way easier to attract a few handful large investors who can buy the Billy token and hold it forever. If that happens, then only the Billy token is going to go up significantly sooner or later. And that's the reason why the existing Billy holder community, and especially the large token holders of the Billy community, will have to come forward and support the content like this, because sooner or later this content is going to be found out by other large investors, and especially of the crypto community. And if they see that this content is not supported by the existing Billy community, then they are probably not going to believe in the Billy community. Selling to masses is extremely difficult, and if the existing community members are thinking that they can market the Billy token to each and every cryptocurrency investor, or if you can market the Billy token to thousands and thousands of cryptocurrency investors, then technically what you are trying to aim is that most of the cryptocurrency investors are maximum they are going to throw $500 in this meme coin. So in that scenario, the price is not going to go up significantly. But if the Billy token holders plan to target the high net worth cryptocurrency individuals, then in that scenario it is highly possible that the price can jump up significantly uh, just with the help of few handful of investors. So those investors are simply going what they are going to do, they are simply going to search for the this kind of content about the Billy token, and they are going to find out whether this project has a powerful large investors community or not. They are simply going to do that because the high net worth individuals or high net worth cryptocurrency investors are they want to become part of other high net worth cryptocurrency individuals community. So they are going to look for content like this, who which is supported by the existing large investors of the Billy community. And the higher the bid for this video NFT, more likely that the you will be able to win the trust of non-Billy token holders, who also happen to be HNIs, or who also happen to be high net worth individuals in the cryptocurrency market. You see, in the meme coins market segment, there are two core beliefs. One is an upper belief, and second is the inner belief. Now, upper belief is a belief in which most of the cryptocurrency investors think that the more new people will come and buy our token, for example Billy token, the better it is for the price of the token and for the existing investors. And the second belief is the inner belief, and in that inner belief, uh, it is a belief about which most investors don't talk to themselves, that they're not aware about that belief. And that belief is simply that the more the existing token holders create an infrastructure of trust between them, the more likely that the project will succeed. And why this inner belief is the hard to talk to and hard to even talk with our own self, is because we are truly scared that the existing token holders might sell the token and the price may get dumped badly. So that's the reason why we don't talk about this to even our own self. Let's assume that you are holding Billy token, then in reality the your inner feeling is that you are truly scared that the other Billy tokens holders might sell the token and the price may fall significantly. That's the inner uh, uh, thing which everybody is scared of, and that can only be changed when we create an infrastructure of trust between each other. And that can only happen when the larger investors try to support content like this, because this creates a belief in the smaller investor, the people who are holding small amount of Billy token, that no, the larger investors of the community really do care about the smaller investors, and they do support content like this. So the smaller investors also feel that they are part of this community. And at the same time, this approach also helps the larger investors to add more larger investors in the community, because those larger investors, the new potential larger investors, are also looking for investing opportunities, and they want to be part of a community where there are people like them. There are people who support this kind of content, that they want their reflection. Let's assume that somebody is willing to throw $1 million in Billy token, then that person is going to look for a community who already has people who are holding $1 million worth of Billy tokens, and even more amount. So and they are going to find different ways to analyze that. They are going to try to uh, check on social media that how can I identify that these guys do really care about the token and the project. So that's the reason why I keep saying that supporting this kind of content and bidding as high as you can uh, to convert this video into a video NFT content, and automatically those people will understand that the larger investors are really trying to connect with us through this artistic way of holding this video NFTs and all that stuff. So yeah, that is one of the ways as well. And this is, I think, an incredible new market segment which is going to open up in the future. Of course, NFT has been around for a while and it's a great market, but still I believe that it's just a start, and this kind of support towards the content creators is also going to be increasing with time. And it is also going to connect to different segments of large investors, because one segment of large investors, I mean the people who are investing and holding in hundreds of thousands of dollars in Billy tokens, they are going to connect themselves with other millionaire and billionaire investors in the cryptocurrency market through supporting this kind of content. The most difficult thing is to generate a sense of trust between large or big investors. That's the most difficult thing to do. And that's the reason why I'm making this content, so this video itself can become a tool of trust between the large investors of billy token holders and other uh, large investors, big investors who are not holding billy tokens. So the existing big investors of billy token can bid for this nft, and they can simply uh, connect with other non-billy token holders in the cryptocurrency market uh, uh, who are probably pretty big investors. So that's why the existing community members and especially the big investors of billy token will have to communicate with them through this video bidding, by bidding higher for this video, higher for this video nft, and show them that no, we do care for genuine quality content regarding our project, and we are willing to communicate with other large investors who are also uh, probably searching for this kind of meme coin to add in their portfolio. Elite investors need exclusivity. They want exclusive investors just like them. If they can find a community where there are investors like them, there are the community contains exclusive investors like them, then even if they lose money, sometimes they don't mind. But what they look for is a community where they want a powerful uh, a community of large investors, or big, or you can say big investors. And that's the reason why I keep saying that the existing big investors of billy token or billy community should think about supporting this kind of content, because ultimately this content is simply a tool for a communication between the existing big investors of billy token and non billy tokens, or sorry big investors who are not holding billy tokens. You see, the most of the large uh, investors, let's assume that the billy tokens big investors who are holding hundreds of $1,000 worth of billy token, then those big investors have an illusion that just by holding the token in big chunks they can attract other big investors. But that's not how the things happen. When you support this kind of content and beat the highest possible amount to show that yes, you can literally throw money to this kind of content, then only the other big investors who are non billy token holders are going to start trusting the current community of billy token. This is more like a game theory. So for example, if you are holding billy token and have invested a lot of money in it, then you might be thinking that what if I support this content and the other big investors, even if they watch this content, they might not hold the token. So you can think like that, but it would more like a concept of game theory. If you don't know what the concept of game theory is, then you can google it and try to um, understand it. Basically it means is that it is more like a who came first, chicken or hen. So here also, if you assume that the community members uh, will not support this kind of content, and still you can win the trust of non billy token holders, then it is just like a game theory, nothing else I can explain it. So you'll have to start supporting this kind of content and bid the highest possible amount, so whoever watches this video will have an immense faith in the existing billy community. Whenever there is big money involved, there is always going to be trust issues, but somebody will have to take the initiative, and the initiative must be taken by the one who is the beneficiary. And here in this case, the large investors or the big investors of billy community are going to be the main beneficiaries. So the main beneficiaries will have to take the initial call and start supporting this kind of content. So the new potential investors who is going to probably watch this video, let's assume after 6 months, some big investors watch this video, then even in that scenario, those big investors are going to simply believe that no, the uh, community is strong and the big investors are really powerful big investors, and they are going to hold the Billy token for a significant period of time. And that's what the new potential investors, the new potential big investors, are going to look forward to. Cryptocurrency market is full of trust issues and uncertainty. So in this extreme uncertain environment, trust is obviously going to be a scarcest of the resources. If you name top three, then that is the reason why the trust issue is the biggest one, and especially between the big investors. The big investors are looking to trust each other. They are looking for tools through which they can trust each other. And this video is simply a tool. Do not consider this video as a source of information, but consider this video as a tool through which big investors can start trusting each other. For example, the Billy token holders, the big investors of the Billy community, will have to start looking for options through which they can hold some sort of NFTs, and show the world that no, we are a powerful community, and we are really here for a longer period of time. You can simply bid for this video NFT, and you can simply try to im- influence the other big investors. That is the uh, simplest of the option which you can execute right now. And that is the reason why I'm making this video, because I want to reduce the trust issues. Trust issues are the scariest of the issues, and that's what the price of the token depends on. If the big investors of existing Billy community can show that no, we are a trustable community, we are holding large chunks of Billy token, and we are here to stay for a longer period of time, then it is possible that the other non-Billy token holders who happens to be also large cryptocurrency investors are going to be impressed by this community, because you will have to understand that you are fighting against other big communities, and you will have to have an edge or other communities like Dogecoin or Shiba Inu, Popcat. There are many meme coin communities, very strong communities out there. So you are fighting against them, and that's the reason why time is also running out, you will have to start winning the trust of non-Billy token holders, big investors who are not holding Billy tokens. Trust is scarce. That's why communities like Dogecoin, who have shown in the past that we are a powerful community, and we trust each other, uh, and we are here for a longer period of time. That is the reason why they have attracted new big investors, and they have survived, and not only survived, but they have succeeded immensely. Of course, people like Elon Musk also promoted the token, but it was just an helping hand. The community was strong way before that. So ultimately, a strong belief system is going to be the key factor between the existing community members. So this strong belief system between the existing community members will create and attract, in fact, it will create an infrastructure and attract new cryptocurrency investors to join the community. Faith in the world of cryptocurrency is the most powerful thing, and the more we neglect the faith, more we are likely to fail. Lack of faith is foundation for failure. So the existing community members, yeah, you may think that uh, in the shorter term, or you are going to be a good community. But what about the longer term period? You will have to have trust between each other for a longer period of time. And that is the reason why I keep saying that supporting this kind of content will express your faith to the outer world. It will express the your internal faith between the existing community members to the new community members. So the long term approach and the faith between the existing community members is the make or break thing. You cannot lose your faith, and you will have to keep improving the faith in the existing community. And the new potential investors will also have to have an immense faith in the existing community. Otherwise you are likely to sell the token the next day if the price goes down. So ultimately everything depends on the faith. If the more faith the new investors can have in this project and the community, more possibility that this project will survive in the longer period. And the projects that survive are also likely to grow. So the the faith is the ultimate reality. You cannot lose hope, because the price movements are very very dangerous, and it is very very fluctuating in most cases. So if the price movements are going to be extremely fluctuating, in that scenario the community will have to have extreme faith between each other. And that's the reason why I keep saying that the faith is the ultimate reality. One cannot lose faith in the other community members. It is almost like a spiritual thing, if you consider me, if you ask me. And again, nothing in this video is an investment advice. I'm just sharing what I think about any meme coin. This not only applies to the Billy Soul, it also applies to mm, every other cryptocurrency. So ultimately, I mean, the Bitcoin. What makes Bitcoin so great? It makes the people or the community. Makes it great because the existing token holders of Bitcoin, they have an immense amount of trust between each other, that no matter what on earth happens, nobody, or I mean the most of the existing cryptocurrency holders are not going to sell it. And most of the cryptocurrency holders, especially the Bitcoin holders, are long term investors, and they have that kind of an immense faith in each other. And that is the reason why the Bitcoin has succeeded so much, and it has created a sort of history. So faith is the ultimate reality. And the more we neglect this reality as Billy token holders, more we are going away from the growth of the project, and probably will lay a foundation of losing the game of investing. So the Billy token holders will have to first of all keep improving the faith between the existing community members, and at the same time uh, they will have to communicate a new kind of infrastructure where or you can say a new kind of uh, tools. They will have to develop new kinds of tools through which they can communicate with the new possibly new cryptocurrency investors who will in the future become part of the Billy community, and they will have to communicate with them about their internal faith, their existing faith between them. Generally, the world is designed in such a way that the word faith and the word money doesn't go hand in hand. But in reality, if you see projects like Bitcoin, then you will know that they indeed go hand in hand. When these two things are connected together, it generally creates history. It just creates great stuff. So that is the reason why I keep saying that the community members, especially the large token holders of Billy community, um, will have to show the world by bidding for this kind of video NFT, um, and show to the new potential investors that no, we are a powerful community, we are here to stay, we value quality content like this, and we are interested in attracting new big investors uh, like you guys who are going to probably watch this video in the future. So the point that here I'm trying to make is pretty simple: faith, faith, and faith. The communication of that faith. If the Billy token holders have faith, but they cannot communicate that faith to the non-Billy token holders, then even in that scenario, the project will not grow significantly. So having faith and communicating faith, they both are as essential as it can be. They go hand in hand. So you will have to keep improving your faith, and at the same time you will have to keep communicating your faith. Because uh, if you just try to let's say that communicate your faith, but if you uh, do not have the faith between each other, then the large investors are not going to become part of the project. And at the same time, if you have a solid faith between the existing Billy community members, but you do not communicate that faith, then in that scenario also large investors are not going to become part of the community, because they are not getting the information. So in both the cases, the point that I'm trying to make is that you will have to have the faith, and at the same time the Billy token holders will also have to think about communicating that faith. And bidding the highest possible amount for this video NFT will encourage the new cryptocurrency investors to become part of this community, because they are going to see that this NFT has been sold for a pretty high amount. And I will also mention it in the title of this video if this video NFT ever gets sold. So in that scenario, the new potential customers are going to be very much involved with the community. They are going to love to become part of this community. So the thing is that the faith cannot be neglected, and it is the most powerful tool. And the more you share the power of faith that you are probably going to have with each other, even if it is not today, so if the more you are going to share that faith with the other people, more likely that you are going to increase your faith, and at the same time uh, add more cryptocurrency investors to the community. Actually, if you see, then what you'll realize is that faith is a boring thing. Improving faith is an extremely boring stuff to do. And that is the reason why most cryptocurrency projects are failing, because they are really scared to do this boring job. But you'll have to keep doing this boring job. And even between the existing community members, the large big or the big investors of Billy token can simply bid for this video NFT, and you can also create more trust between the existing Billy community members. Because generally community members are in two parts: one is the group of big investors, and second is a group of smaller investors who are probably investing and holding the tokens under $1,000. So those big investors can also create a sort of trust between them and the smaller investors, so they can inspire the smaller investors to go big like them in the Billy by holding the Billy tokens. So that is also one of the reasons why simply having this old method of keeping to improve the faith is going to work significantly when it comes to this project or any other meme coin project. I simply consider my this video as not as a tool of information, but as a tool uh, of building trust, as a tool of building trust between the big investors of Billy community and non-Billy token holders, or between the big investors of Billy community and small investors of Billy community. And that can only be done when the big investors take the initiative of uh, bidding for this video NFT and bidding the highest possible amount, so they can show the non Billy token holders or the smaller investors that no, this project is going to be here, this project is going to be uh, competing with other meme coins like this or in this segment, or this we are not going to lose hope and all that. I mean, all kinds of positive will be shown to them. And now it is also possible that this video might not be watched by many people. I cannot guarantee anything. I'm not going to give fake ads to promote this video. That's not how my stuff works. So whatever will come, it is going to be, of course, very organic. And you are probably going to find out if video gets more views, that the uh, the new potential investors have genuinely become part of the community. Nothing is in my hands. I just simply create a quality content. I try to make this video a tool, simply a tool, that's all. I do a tool of trust, that's all. Large investors might get scared that supporting this kind of content and bidding the highest possible amount uh, may go in vain. But that's what the scariness of investing is all about. One cannot do anything. You'll just have to face your fears. That's all I can say. I am not even saying to gamble anything or anything like that. And nothing in this video again is an investment advice. If you're going to hold this video NFT, then of course it is going to be only and only your decision. It's not going to be my decision. But the point that I'm trying to make is that this video is definitely going to be a tool through which you are going to transfer the trust which you are probably having right now with the Billy token, and that same trust is going to be transferred to the non-Billy token holders. So guys, that's all I have for you in this video. I hope that you really enjoyed this video, and I hope that you will like this video, and you will subscribe to the channel. And if you want to bid for this NFT, then you can join my Telegram channel. The link will be in the description. I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.